Thank you. How are you? Of Exes trying to spin the block. Hi Max, how are you? I know you had an interesting day. I'll pull some cards if you want. No pressure. Have you got color in that cheek? Where was I? I'm right here. I feel that you got shift the type that sticks around like summers in your teeth. I heard about that. Have you no idea that you're in me? I dreamt about you nearly every night. Hey Austin. How many secrets can you keep? 'Cause there's this tune I found. No, you're good. You've been chill. Until I fall asleep, spilling drinks on my sexy. If this feeling flows both ways, sort of hoping that you'd stay. And we both know that the nights remain made the same things that you can't say tomorrow day. Crawling back to you. So have you got the goods? Been wondering if your heart's still open, and if so, I wanna know what time it should. Simmer down and poker up. I'm sorry to interrupt, it's just I'm constantly in the cup. I'm trying to kiss you, but I don't know if you feel the same as I do. We could be
David. How are you? Just a quick reading to check in on the topic of workflow, business and income, training, toxic work environment. So just a quick overview really quickly. Credit repair and payday as core energies, as well as right direction. Right direction. Let's see what the crowning is. Negotiation. The root is new assets. Okay, so pretty quickly, this, for those that this resonates with, you'll be able to either ascertain some new assets, like afford some new structures or setups. If it's not actually going out and spending the money on things, it's having the money generated. But work from home and negotiation also. Those are crowning energies. Something about the divine supplying opportunities or helping. I'm getting very hot all of a sudden. That's Archangel Michael. Disconnecting you from toxic ones. Two cards came out first. Training and toxic work environment. And I wanted to know what about each. So for the training card, what came out behind it was pay bills and job offer. If you have been looking for a job, if you've been looking to switch jobs, if you're needing a new job or another job, there will be opportunity for this, or some kind of business expansion. It will help you pay the bills. Side note though, for those that have been trying to copycat and do the doppelganger plagiarism thing, people that have been trying to do this to me, for example, will be, if they had any spiritual abilities, they'll be getting cut from and stripped of any abilities, access to higher realms, messages that they had. They'll be stripped of their gifts and abilities, and they'll be taking financial losses for trying to step on people's toes and shortcut their way to that, right? For trying to mess with other people's business or drain other people's energy and hard work towards their business just to boost their own or create their own. They'll be taking losses. For trying to make gains off of other people, their karma is to take losses. That's what's been coming out for weeks. And I've been pretty quiet about it because it's not something that I'm gloating about. I did warn them before they did it, and they thought it was a good idea. But it's come up a lot more than I've talked about it. So there's that. Then also what happened with the, it says toxic work environment. I wanted to know what that was about. Okay, what about it? The first thing that came out was debt paid. I don't usually read reversals, but this one did catch my attention in reverse. Periodically they do that. And because I don't take them, I can read reversals. I typically don't. I don't need to. I just don't. But when one of them screams at me in reverse, and plenty of times they come out in reverse, and I just read them as they are. I just take them and I don't read them in reverse. But when they are calling to me in reverse, like this one, I'll read it. This one caught my attention, debt paid in reverse. But the toxic work environment was upright. And there's something about like always chasing your tail. Also, overtime came out. Either always chasing your tail and never getting paid enough, or having to put in so much work that you're burned out, and maybe even both, can't enjoy your time or resources, or you still don't have enough. It could be transportation or like whatever it takes, costs to take the job or get the job or get ready for the job or get to the job. Like by the time all the costs are said and done with, it ends up not even being worth it because you're not even paid enough to cover the costs it takes just to get to the job or something like that. There's something that's off, and it wasn't a fit. Background check. And this is something either you've looked into something, faulty business practices, or toxic work environment. Maybe they were picking on you, or yeah. If it wasn't like picking on you, it just wasn't a good fit. Maybe like I said, hostile work environment, discrimination of some kind. Even if it wasn't outward, you just notice that people are kind of nasty towards you and they're not like that towards other people. It's a red flag. Maybe they looked into, it could be something as small as your boss or your manager or your fellow coworkers look you up on Facebook and they see that you fight for the rights of other people, but they're people who are like hardcore incel Trump supporting types, right? And they loathe, they despise, they don't like people who value liberty and justice and fairness and balance, because they don't thrive in those type of environments. They thrive in environments where they feel like they can monopolize, dominate, power, and control people. I do feel like I'm picking up on a few different energies, so take what you will from this. But there's something about a power dynamic, insurance, right direction, interview. So there's either a job coming up that is like maybe for an insurance company or insurance agency selling insurance or something like that, or this is a job that will supply you with insurance, like benefits, or at least will pay you enough so that you have the resources to do so yourself. Anything else? Loan approved. So it's either yes, getting the job, or like I said, needing some kind of, I picked up that as well. There was something about training, and also work from home came out. There was something about training at a new job so that you can resource your life, like finance your life, or in some cases, certain jobs that you get, like when you work for other companies, when you go to the job, they will pay you while you're training. So you go and you do the training work or hours or whatever it is, but you get paid for it. So they'll pay you to learn the ropes, basically. Let's see. I hear you don't know her like I do. It's a country song. It's Chris Young, I think. Maybe. Have courage to ask for and accept help. Hi, how are you? Thank you. Declutter also. Make sure that if nothing else, clean energy food. You're putting good nutritious stuff into your system. Make sure to hydrate too. I need to grab some fluids in a minute. An apprenticeship, kind of, yeah. Good. I'm glad this helps. And then declutter. So I'm seeing somebody's toolbox. I'm seeing somebody's truck. It's not even just to keep it organized so that you can access things quickly and efficiently. Clears energy so that you start on a more positive frequency. So detox your friendships. Yeah. So you have had either people around in maybe a work environment. If not a work environment, then like friends, family, associations, people that you know are not good for you. Pay yourself first came out. So yes, take care of your bills and stuff like that, but make sure that you set enough aside to cover your groceries for whatever it is, the week, or you make sure that you leave enough to take care of yourself. Don't put yourself in a hole. If you don't, and something happens to you, then who will pay any other bills that you have anyway? So take care of yourself. Stay alive. Detox your friendships and let go of guilt. Detox your friendships. So let go of guilt in regards to releasing people and situations and things that aren't good for you, but then also in making sure that you have enough to survive through the week. Clean energy, food. Nourish yourself. Big emphasis on that. Also try to get enough rest. And so like if there's nothing else that you can do, right? If you're just waiting for a job date to open up, or put in the applications, or like whatever it is, then clean your environment, clean up your space. Have courage to ask for and accept help. It is safe for you to receive. This could be from God too, but sometimes the divine sends earth angels, humans. Release jealousy, bountiful nature, and dreams of abundance. Okay. So there's enough. There's enough to supply. There's enough to go around. To fill the dreams of abundance, the cooperation instead of competition. And that's where these copycat weirdos went wrong. They steered themselves away from their, employment change just popped out, and no more complaining. You're being steered in the right direction. They thought that there wasn't enough based on their actions. They said that there wasn't enough in the world for them and other people unless they took from other people or took what other people had. And that's not it. That's not it. They're affirming to the universe that they're broke, that there's never going to be anything coming to them in the universe, that God doesn't supply them, that the universe doesn't support them, because, and that's what they're saying with their actions, which was stealing from other people. If they truly believed that there was enough, or they had something in the world, blessings in the universe coming to them, then they wouldn't be trying to snatch and steal and copy other people's. They're not anointed. Anointed people don't do that or need to do that. You get karma for that. I'm picking up a lot of downloads about this lately. A lot more than I've been speaking on. I'm just mostly being called to mind my business. Face your financial fears. But those were a few of the main consensus points being for messing with people's business or trying to tamper or steal. They're taking financial losses or will be. It's a big emphasis on that one. And then also people that claimed to have spiritual gifts that didn't, or who were trying to copy people who've really been through the ringer and they earned all their stripes, so to speak. Part of their karma is to be put through some of the same things that the people that they were copying went through, except for they don't have the skill set, the qualification, the pain management level or ability to survive and get through those things the way the people that they're trying to grift and steal and copy from do or did. Myself included. So basically, for trying to claim the place of another, they're going to have to go through the struggles that that person they're trying to claim to be went through, and they don't have the capacity to handle it. They don't. Nor do they have the divine support. The divine did not tell them to copy and manipulate and personality disorder and steal. The divine guided the steps, each step of that person they were trying to grift from, though. Pretenders, yep. So for those that did have spiritual gifts, they're being stripped of them and their abilities are being removed. It's part of their punishment and their karma for abusing them. And there are different people. That one is, I can think of a number of people that might apply to. Sensitivity, practice, it's a gift. See, they were not listening, tapped in. Justice, they're going to get karma for it, though. Trust. Trust. That's the truth. Environmentalist. Because they've manifested that for themselves, for trying to claim to be somebody for trying to pretend to claim to be, copy a very spiritually high-ranking person. They're going to start dealing with high-ranking struggles, and they don't have the high rank to survive them, nor the divine support. It's very simple. If it's about spiritual court, they already lost. If it's about spiritual prison, they're already there. Indica. In fact, I re-upped today, and we've got Martian mints on the table. Let me ask, though, for my light workers, about like life purpose, moving forward with job and career, practice, the training card. I just got a flash of that training card, and sensitivity. Also travel. You need to talk to your angels. Didn't I say also talk to God about it? Honor your sensitivity. If something is off, telling you either to move in one direction or that something or some place is not a good fit for you, then listen to that. I would call that intuition. Hi, Cody. How are you? You know, it's funny. I have a song pulled up, actually. I found it today. It found me today, actually. And originally, there were other artists that were popping up. One in particular, he made the song, I think, and then a woman did a remix of it, but then I found this one, and it's a rock version, so of course, I picked that one. But it's nice to see you. Cody Parks and the Dirty South. It's called Seminole Wind. I didn't even know there was a song about the Seminoles. That's my native tribe. Trail of Tears descendants. There were a number of tribes that were forced to walk that. One of them was the Seminole tribe. We ended up in Florida. The reserve is in Florida, at least. Some of us did not stay there. Migrated up north. You're welcome. Let's do one more for the career and job. Moonlighting. I said that too. Some of you may already have a job. If you're thinking about finding a new one or finding another one, I think I said both of those earlier. This also may apply. I was just thinking about that. Pay yourself first, and then getting an example. Okay, let's say you have a handful of bills to pay. They're all important to pay, right? But maybe one of them can wait a week or two. Having groceries in the fridge having no groceries in the fridge, rather, for a week or two, that's not an option. Get your stuff paid, of course. But if one of your bills has to go in a week late, it's better for you to feed yourself so that you can go to work and make another paycheck than die of starvation and then pay none of them or survive, right? So if it's to that extreme, let go of the guilt of keeping yourself alive when you're doing so to go and keep paying your bills. Especially when your intention is not to pay them, but to survive through the week so that you can make it through another week to do so. There's far more than life rather than just that. But yeah, as a baseline and a foundational survival point, that's pretty important. Pay yourself first, detox your friendships. Now, you may have had people either taking from you, stealing from you, undercutting you, if not financially or socially, then energetically. If you have dealing with people, possibly drinking, something about drinking too, like maybe in social crowds, and then you're drained and you don't have as much energy to do other things or take care of yourself. That's a problem. Moonlighting came out though, so there's something about using what you have as you build more. Moonlighting can also apply to making sure to pay yourself first, cover your bills and your responsibilities, make sure to feed yourself and such through the week. I know it seems like a simple thing to some, but somebody needs to hear this, and that's okay. So moonlighting is, you may have a job. Maybe you have a job, but you've been doing your own career, you've launched aspects of your own career on the side. Keep building and investing in whatever side project or hobby that you've been working on. Eventually, you get to a point where it will sustain you. If not just as well, then better than whatever it is that you started with. It's like a transition. Kind of like you look for the job you want while you already have one. Gratitude list. And then focus on the things to be grateful for. It manifests more things to be grateful for. Be grateful that you have, if you do right now, that you have a job to transition into a new whatever it is with. And if not, then be grateful that you have the free space now to manifest those new blessings and those new things. It might take putting in the work, filling out the application, like I said, but sometimes it's just a matter of divine paths crossing, opportunities seeming to stumble across your lap. Not always. Sometimes it's both. You meet halfway. Follow that flow. You can shoot me an email if you want, Max, if you would like to talk about it, but don't want to put it on display. Can I tell you a story? I think I might have been 17 or 18. I worked for this place that I didn't know this when I started there, but it was notorious for not paying people or wanting to pay people, this guy. And I'd worked there for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks with no paycheck. And eventually I got sick of it. And I'd heard from the other staff there that this had been a problem. So I called the labor department. And it was not legal. First of all, he was not supposed to know who called. But it's fine. It wasn't legally. But then he came to me and backed me in a corner and tried to intimidate me. After he wasn't paying me, it had been like a month and a half. It's like, I'm not going to work another day until you pay me. What do you mean? And he fired me. And I let the labor department know. Not that I wanted to work there anyway. Conditions weren't great anyway. Neither was the pay at that point, when it finally did come. And so he finally, because he had no choice, the labor department was watching, cut me a check, but then fired me. Which I got a better job anyway, right after that. Like, straight up, I just went from that place down the street, filled out some applications on the way home, and then had a new job. But a couple days later, it was fine. But that guy's restaurant was not fine. Pretty quickly after that, it got shut down and hasn't been open again. His business tanked. So don't think that they don't get their karma. When I say tanked, shut down, never to open again, and that was 20-something years ago. That might have been 15 or something, actually. I don't think I was 18 yet. 15 or 16, maybe. Maybe. If not 17 or 18, something like that. Either way, Seminole Wind. Don't fuck with them, Jim. My point to the backstory being, don't let people push you around. It's okay. Not necessarily ideal on the outside looking in, especially at first glance, but when you understand it perceptively, sometimes that place wasn't a good place, or at least just not a good place for you. Call it divine protection. Do the work. So sometimes you still have to show up and do the work. Right? Like put in the applications, go to do the interviews and what have you, but take a divinely guided chance. You meet the universe halfway. It's good, like I said. It's safe for you to receive. And release jealousies here. There's no need. See, the people doing the copycat thing, that's out of jealousy. There's no... Jealous of what? Jealous of what? Most of what most people are doing is fake. It's all for the gram. Jealous of what? In my case, they're the ones copying me, so jealous of what? I'm the blueprint. What? All right, that was a seminal song, a new one that I found today. It's not new. It's new to me, though. Oh, kitty cat. Somebody's mad. Why are you so cranky? Oh, they're so mad. What's wrong? Somebody pee in your Cheerios today? Now I know why I heard the song earlier. Why are you so cranky?
Yeah. Some of these sore losers keep trying to talk to me. Y'all need to focus on winning. Stop focusing on me. Yeah. 13,000 in Portugal, that's arena talk. You still on your training day, you eat the hard rappers with the get rich quick scheme gimmicks. Instead of hating, you should focus on your 16th minute. We're not
Casey, don't you dare try to threaten people.
I'm around forever like a Springsteen ticket. I'm just bathing in success. Yeah, I'm rich, clean with it. I put my best
Who do you think you are?
I got blitzkrieg critics. They ain't wasting no time, but I ain't wasting no money. So I pay no mind.
I did. I've heard the country version.
Adjusting the people spreading lies about me, just hating and judging for the sake of discussion. Ain't no hoes and some clout. Just been stressful. I just need some pretty hoes and some out. Pull out home in the south. 10K square feet. Name your favorite rappers now. Let's play where's he.
Yeah, don't throw your body schedule out of whack, man.
Probably paying for likes. Probably paying for plays. Probably owns a Corolla, but probably rents the Aventador. Business manager furious. Like, what the fuck did you spend it for? Fuck y'all, though, I'ma keep on winning.
I got angels all around me, you can keep on sinning. There's no way you're fucking up my limelight.
I spent $2 million just on tax or something like
hindsight all around.
Life of a dawn, writing songs, all those hooks. Wait, y'all are fucking up my light. I spent $2 million just on tax or something like
hindsight. I was there all along, like a dawn.
Writing songs, all those hooks. What fight to get on? You gotta see it way before it happens. Yes.
I wasn't wrong. Just early. Like Galileo, bitch.
Yes, I'ma be the greatest. I won't
Settle
settle
for
for
next
next
best.
Got your girl in the birthday.
Oh.
Goodbyes are getting old. Next time you can go ahead and go. I'm tired of begging you
to be a
to love
basic, nice,
me.
decent human being.
Goodness gracious, you're amazing. According to you, I'm a lucky lady. So why you lie to me? Why you cry to me? Goodness gracious, I'm a placeable. You say that I'm too crazy.
I guess you were right.
I guess you were right. My
Strange
jacket's custom made. My
strange jackets custom made. I'm crazy just like Galileo. You keep hitting, I've been bruised.
Only feel
I
that
can't hear you.
I'm tired of
Begging you to not be an asshole.
You're expecting me to say,
Oh, no, please
stay.
stay.
I'm tired begging you to love me.
No, Siri.
Okay.
No, ma'am. Okay, not you. Nothing. Okay, nothing.
Incoming dishes.
No, we did those before starting here. Cheers. Golf shoes, not here. I don't think I would fit in at a golf course, babe.
I got the sauce. What's in the sauce?
I am the sauce.
Who got the sauce? I brought the sauce. Who made the sauce? I made the sauce. Who got the sauce? I got the sauce. What's in the sauce? I am the sauce. Okay. Don't tell me you've tasted anything like this. Don't tell me you found this fire on your lips. Fancy body like a rubbing on you, yeah, you're rubbing on yourself. Steam in the sky, where you gonna wanna put some ice on my body? I got the recipe. Hit it with a beat. Better get on your knees. Strip, gon' have you begging for my love. My love, my love. I'll have you begging for my love. My love. I got the sauce. Who made the sauce? I made the sauce. Who got the sauce? I got the sauce. What's in the sauce?
I am the sauce.
Who got the sauce? I brought the sauce. Who made the sauce? I made the sauce. Who got the sauce? I got the sauce. What's in the sauce? I am the sauce. Hold up, wait. Don't take this for granted, baby. Get it straight. I'm the one with the magic, baby. Do it one more time. Lean back, close your eyes. You know I'll blow your mind when I whine, whine, whine. I got the recipe. Hit it with a beat. Better get on your knees. Strip, gon' have you begging for my love. My love, my love. I'll have you begging for my love. My love. I brought the sauce. Who made the sauce? I made the sauce. Who got the sauce? I got the sauce. What's in the sauce?
I am the sauce.
Who got the sauce? I brought the sauce. Who made the sauce? I made the sauce. Who got the sauce? I got the sauce. What's in the sauce? I am the sauce. Oh, you want my sauce? Get your hands off my wall. You want my sauce? Get your hands off my wall. You want my sauce?
Get your hands off my
wall. You want my sauce? Get your hands off, hands off. Who got the motherfucker sauce?
Yeah? The death stare. What's that mean? Cheers.
sacrifice so much of your life in order for this to work. While I'm out chasing my own dreams, sailing around the world, please know that I'm yours to keep, my beautiful girl. When you cry, a piece of my heart dies, knowing that I may have been the cause. If you were to leave, fulfill someone else's dreams, I think I might totally be lost. You don't ask for no diamond rings, no delicate strings of pearls. That's why I wrote this song to sing, my beautiful girl. Oh, 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 oh.
What, Maxie? What's up? Psst. You have a secret? Why are you so cranky? Jesse? You good, man? Calling the cat. That is not a cat call. Psst. If you do that, you're going to scare the cat away, probably. That's what you do when you want them to go. Can I tell you a story? My poor cat. I'm turning purple. Hold on. So these cats are the ones in this next story. Too close, got you. Yes, man. Is it by Alex? Baby kitty, you're making me sneezy. So we had 2 other cats when I was in high school. We got 2 kittens. And their names were Twas and Cooper. Well, when I moved to college, I left. And the cat stayed with my mom and my younger sister. One day she goes out and this cat is, one of them, sunbathing in her room at the end of the bed. Tears in my eyeballs from laughing so hard. One day she decides she's going to go up to this cat. As he's sunbathing, like napping in the sun, go right up to him and go, now mind you, I had no idea. I was gone. My sister had gone to my mom and said that the cat, that her bedding needed to be changed, and hey babies. Max. Her bedding needed to be changed. And my mom just thought, well, you know, the cat got sick or something. And he just kind of hairball or got sick. No. And so many years later, my mom and my sister are sitting together, I think in the car or something. And she said, Mom, do you remember when the cat got sick on my bed? And my mom said, yeah, kind of. And my sister, she's 6 years younger than me. And we're both Geminis, but she's in the military, so we're polar opposites in that regard. I have tears in my eyeballs. She said, well, the cat didn't really get sick. And my mom said, what do you mean? She said, well, I thought I was going to be the cat whisperer, and I went up and he was sleeping on the bed. I got real close and I went, which is not a friendly greeting. She thought it was, I guess, but the cat did not agree. And somebody said, what did he do? No, he did not pee on the bed. I heard that. And I don't know if you know this, but this is why people often will typically get their cats spayed and neutered. It's not just so they can't reproduce. It's because, like skunks, they've got these glands where they spray this stuff to either mark their territory or when they're scared. So she scared the little cat sacks out of him. I don't know what sparked this confession all these years later, but she came clean one day. I am the cat whisperer. No doubt. Is there a South Park episode like that? God. Wouldn't surprise me. My mom, you remember when the cat got sick on my bed? He didn't really get sick. My mom was none the wiser until the confession. I'm going to be quiet. Cheers. Always stay hydrated. Somebody's mad. Did you mean by Alex Claire? Austin, I got you.
That's rough.
I ordered new nail forms. I think I might do my nails tonight. If not tonight, then tomorrow. I ran out and I didn't realize it. Where are you, Austin?
You know I'm not one to break promises. I don't wanna hurt you, but I need to breathe. At the end of it all, you're still my best friend. But there's something inside that I need to release. Which way is right? Which way is wrong? How do I say that I
I
need
think
to
that's Nelly Furtado.
move on? You know we had these separate ways. And it feels like I'm just too close to love you.
Which one?
I can't really say. I can have no more.
Super chest. I didn't. Too close. This one? Where's the other super? What was your other request? There it is. Dead leaves. Gotcha. I missed that one. My apologies. And thank you very much, though.
You give
That's
me
awesome.
more than I can return.
Woohoo! I got it. White
Yet
stripes.
there's so much that you deserve. There's nothing to say, nothing to do. I'm nothing to give. I must live without you. You know we're headed separate ways. And it feels like I am just too close to love you. There's nothing I can really say.
with the feed. Feel free to join me in just a moment, should you so choose. If not, either way, please remember to do no harm, take no crap. And I'll catch you on the next one. Blessings.